Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdul Khalik. Dear friends, all of us, all of us want to do one thing. That one thing is that we want to make our life better and even more better. With the passage of time, we want that our life should get elevated with the passage of time. And none of us, almost none of us, is contented with what we are possessing. We want to move forward, we want to develop, we want to prosper, we want to achieve whatever we want to. So, in every sense, we want a kind of elevation in our life. And maybe the people are of the view that unless and until I don't get elevated, unless and until I don't make my life better constantly, maybe I don't deserve much of the respect and maybe I don't deserve the happiness. While the truth is, I don't agree with any of these things, but I do agree with one thing, and that one thing is that we should be striving and struggling to make our life better, to elevate our life, in every sense, and particularly in certain very important and vital areas here, as far we the human being are concerned. Dear friend, that is going to be the topic of our today's discussion, and we will speak on this topic in this way: 11 rules. 11 rules classy people follow to elevate their life. 11 rules classy people follows to elevate their life. So, if I ask you a question that will you like to elevate your life, you will instantly say yes. If somebody asks me that if I want to elevate my life, I shall instantly say yes. Of course, why not? We are so desperate to elevate our life, and if at all we want our life to be elevated, it is going to be according to certain technique. There must be a kind of methodology, there must be a kind of discipline, there must be a way to do that, because without a technique, without being organized, and without knowing the rules, without following the rules, I shall not be able, nobody will be able to elevate their life. So if at all we are desirous of elevating our life, we do have to know these rules, and we do have to follow these rules, of course. 11 rules classy people follow to elevate their life. The first rule to elevate our life is the, um, the elevate to elevate our life is the classy people, they value their time. Yes, we have to value our time as well, because the time is life, because the life is given to us in the form of the years, the months, the weeks, the days, the hours, and the second. So what is all that? All of that is time. So our life has been given to us in the shape, in the form of the time. So we do have to, the classy people, they value their time, because the time is life. And whoever, everyone else who have wasted their time, they have actually wasted their life as well. My dear friend, it is really important that we don't waste our time at all, because the time is more important than anything else. So that is the rule number 5. One, they value the time. The rule number 2 is they respect others. The rule number 2 is they respect others. Yes, we have to respect other people. If at all we want to be respected, if somebody asks me, if somebody asks you that will you like to be respected, of course, of course we want to be respected. Without wasting, without pausing even for a single second, we will instantly say that yes, I want to be respected. Now the question is that if at all we want to be respected indeed, I think that we have to respect the other people first. And if at all we are seen respecting the other people, automatically they will be respecting us as well. They respect others. The rule number 3, rule number 3 of the classy people, they keep learning. Yes, we have to keep learning from cradle to grave, because if at all the learning is has been stopped, I think everything else is gone. And if at all the learning has become very slow, that is also very, very bad. We need to learn. We need to keep learning. And to be true, our life depends upon the learning. The more we learn the needed items, I think the better our life will be, the happier we will become, because our life will keep elevating with the passage of time. So they keep the classy people, they keep learning. They keep learning. Rule number 4, they maintain good health. Yes, health is a priority. Health must be kept as the number one priority. And if we don't care about our health, I think that if at all the health is not there, if at all we are not healthy, something very wrong or bad is going to happen with us. I think that even if at all we succeed everywhere else in all the segments of the life, but we have failed here, failed to maintain a good life, it is a paramount failure, and it is tantamount to a total failure. So they take care of their health, they maintain good health. The rule number 5 is they show gratitude. Gratitude. Unfortunately, here in our society, we people are seen following criticism, criticize and criticize, complain and keep complaining. I think that is the worst thing which we can do. It does not mean that we should absolutely have no option of the criticizing or the complaining, but it must be done at a minimum level. We need to reduce it as much as we can. Now, the very opposite of it, if we stop complaining and criticizing, and we start finding something good in everything else, this actually means that we have started to follow the attitude of gratitude. So I think that we must be, instead of complaining and criticizing, that must be minimized. We should rather, we need to show the gratitude. So they show gratitude. Rule number 6, they embrace failure. Embracing the failure, that is really, really important. Why it is so important? Because unless and until we gracefully embrace it, I think that we are not going to win the next time. Everyone of us want to win the next time. No one of us want to be a failure even the next time. So how can we do that? I think that we need to learn from our failure, because the failure are the best teacher. And if at all we don't avail the services of this teacher, which is called failure, we will never be able to become a winner at all. We will never be able to win at all. So for all that reason, I think that we need to they embrace failure. Now the rule number 6 is they keep their promises. Yes, we need to keep promises. We need to keep our word, and that is time doing our level best, doing our utmost to fulfill our promises. We should never ever be ignoring the promises we have made with someone else. First of all, we need to be careful and cautious while we are making any promise with anyone else. But once we have made it, I think that we should do everything else we can to fulfill and to meet that promise. Now, the number 8 rule is they take care of their appearance. Yes, if at all we are taking care of our health, which is extremely important, because the success here means success everywhere. And if at all we have failed at this, we have failed everywhere else. So, in the same manner, I think after the health, we do need to take care of our appearance as well. We need to dress professionally. We need to dress according to our status and whatever good we can afford. They take care of their appearance. Now the rule number 9 is they are good listener. Yes, we need to become a good listener. If every one of us want the people to listen to us respectfully, and that is quite natural. So if at all we want this thing, so why not to provide them with the good listener? Why not to be a good listener at I mean ourselves? We must be a good listener. So the rule number 9 is they are good listeners. Now the rule number 10 is they stay humble. So instead of being conceited or arrogant, instead of bragging and being a boastful person, it is far more important to adopt the modesty, to adopt the humility, and we need to stay humble, because people don't like the arrogant or the conceited people. The public don't like and don't like those who are found bragging or being boastful. I think the public will approve the humble people. We need to adopt the humility. Now, the rule number 11 is they don't gossip. Yes, gossiping is something very bad. What is gossip? It is like, it is a casual or unconstrained, casual or unconstrained conversation or report, casual or unconstrained conversation or report about the people involving the details which have not yet been confirmed to. So, if at all we are talking about the people in their absence and we are giving the details which have not yet been confirmed, it actually means that we are committing the gossip. And these people, this rule is that they don't gossip. So, these were the 11 rules classy people follow to elevate their life. We want to elevate our life indeed, and if at all we do want to elevate our life, it actually means that we do have to follow the 11 rules of classy people, which they are seen practicing, which they have implemented to elevate their life.